my channel. This video was a little late. I wanted it to go up before 2020 ended, but here we are. I also look like I'm about to take off because I am. But I got ready a little early, so I figured I'd go ahead and start filming. One of my best friends visited me this weekend for New Year's, so it has been just the best past couple days. Y'all, long distance friendship is so hard, and 2020 has just made it so much harder. Before we jump into my 2021 goals, let's look at how I accomplished my 2020 goals, shall we? Spoiler alert, I didn't accomplish that many. Yeah, I'm not proud of this, but as we know, this year was crazy. No one called for this. This is just my moleskin bullet journal that I sort of kind of used / really haven't touched it in 6 months. Let's start with going on a missions trip. Yeah, I was scheduled to go to Africa in May and coronavirus happened, so it didn't happen. However, I am scheduled to go this coming May, so May 2021. I'm going to leave on May 17th, coming back June 17th. It's 5 weeks long. It's going to be in rural Africa. We're going to be backpacking. It's legit. I'll do a video coming up soon explaining more about the trip. I am still in need of almost $2,000 to go, so I will be fundraising in the next couple months. If you feel led to give, I would greatly appreciate it, but no pressure whatsoever. So yeah, maybe that'll happen this year, but it did not happen in 2020. Next was to get a massage. Those of you that watch my Vlogmas, Lonnie and I planned to go get a massage one of the days, and we showed up there and they didn't have any openings for that evening, so we didn't end up getting one. And it was a relief to both of us because we're both terrified of massages. That's a whole other thing. I know that sounds crazy. It didn't happen, and I don't plan on getting a massage. Going to a yoga class. So Chancey and I, twin, scheduled a yoga class last January, so a year ago. And it fell through. We didn't end up going, and I totally forgot it was even one of my goals for the year, or I would have made it happen at the end of the year. So forgot about that one. I realized while I was editing this video that I did go to a yoga class. My sister and I went to a goat yoga during quarantine. It was outside. We were all socially distanced, and it was so much fun, and I totally forgot about that. So I did go to a yoga class. We can check that one off. Donating blood. Y'all, I hate needles. I cannot with needles. I found out you can't donate blood if you've been out of the country. So for like 2 years, once you come back, you can't donate any blood. If I want to do that, I need to do it before I leave for Africa, but because I plan to go to Israel in March and then Africa in May of 2020, both of those trips didn't happen. Thanks to COVID. I kind of rode that one off. I kind of just decided that one's not gonna happen because I would have had to donate in the first 3 months of the year, and I'm just terrified of needles. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever donate blood. It is on my bucket list of life. I don't know, I'm terrified. It didn't happen. Paying off my eyeballs. So you guys know I got LASIK eye surgery in December of 2019. I had a great experience. I can see 2020, fantastic surgery, changed my life, literally. However, if you're thinking about it, there's lots of risks involved. There are some people that it's messed up their eyes permanently, so do your research. But I paid off that surgery this August of 2020, so that's fantastic financially. Rereading the 4 Gospels. Oh my gosh, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are great books of the New Testament, great books of the Bible. I encourage any of you to read it if you want to hear about Jesus's ministry and his parables. It's just great, inspiring words, honestly. So I did reread those this year. I made that one happen. Join kickboxing. I did join kickboxing. I did a 30 days of kickboxing video for you guys on YouTube. I did join kickboxing, but I haven't been back since like May, and I need to get back into it because I was toned. I was stronger. I definitely saw some differences. It's very intense, and I was really proud of myself. So I did. I checked that one off. Go skydiving. Oh my gosh, you guys. So me and my best friend Amy and then Chancey and Julian came to watch us, but he didn't jump. But we all went skydiving for our birthday, me and twins' birthday on March 1st. It was leap year this year, so we actually went skydiving on leap day, February 29th. Fantastic, exhilarating, life-changing, all the things. It was also below freezing on the ground, so we were like however many thousands of feet up, and it was like negative something degrees when we jumped. It was all part of the experience. It was fantastic. Carve a pumpkin. I did not know this was on my list, or I would have carved a pumpkin this year. In fact, Lyric asked me like twice if I wanted to get pumpkins to carve, and I was like, I'm not really in the mood to carve a pumpkin. If I would have known it was on my list, I would have carved a pumpkin. So yeah, I've grown up carving pumpkins every Halloween. That's always been a thing, but recently as an adult, I haven't every year. So we had a giant pumpkin carving contest in college with all my best friends at our apartment, and it was fantastic. It was so much fun. Limit fast food to twice a month max. I didn't check this one off because I didn't track it, but I'm pretty sure for the whole year, I did not have much fast food at all, except November and December. As busy as I was, and I traveled some, went on a couple trips there at the end of the year, I did eat more fast food, but the whole year year. I think just because of quarantine, being at home every day, not getting out, not going to work. I really didn't eat much fast food this year, so that's great. My body felt great. Take the technique climbing classes. So I joined a climbing gym in 2019. It like rock climbing with harnesses and everything. It was so much fun. However, because of the pandemic, they are open. I just don't know how well they're sanitizing, and you know, everyone touching the same rocks and climbing, and it's kind of sweaty, and I don't know if I trust it to go back yet, but I probably will. Me and Lonnie have talked about it. We want to get back into rock climbing. We have a membership. I'll get back to that, but I didn't feel as safe doing that this year. Go ice skating. That did not happen this year. I don't know why I let that slip through my fingers. Ice skating is so much fun, and I didn't go. So no explanation on that one, y'all. Get toned before Africa. I got toned before Africa, but I never went to Africa. So I thought about checking that one off, but it's not complete. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to do about that one. But yes, with kickboxing in the spring, I was as toned as I have been since like high school, and it felt great. Go berry picking. I forgot all about this one. I should have like pasted this on my front door or something so I can see these goals, because I forgot about several of these. I love going berry picking. I go every year. However, it's kind of a spring summer thing, and as we know, the spring and summer was kind of off limits. That was the height of Corona. That was when there was like the stay-at-home order, so I probably would not have gotten to go, but yeah, I'm upset that I didn't. Get allergy tested. If you guys have been watching my vlogs this year, I'm allergic to a lot of things, just to put that out there, but I did get officially allergy tested. I did both the testings, the environmental testing, like trees and grass, dogs, pets, horses, farms, outside things, and then I did food testing to test what kind of foods I'm allergic to. They were in 2 series. I think I went in like May and June and got tested. You guys know I got allergy shots, so I had to go and get 3 shots in my arm, 3 days a week at the beginning, then it was 2 days a week, then it was every week. I did that for months, and I hate needles. I hate them so much. It did not get easier. I dreaded it every day. I had to go in and get my shots. And then in November, I ended up, from my shots, I had an allergic reaction. I went into anaphylactic shock. My entire body had a reaction. I was absolutely terrified. It was literally life-threatening. They had to stab me with the EpiPen. They gave me all kinds of steroids. They kept checking my vitals. The whole nursing staff was like watching my every move. I was crying. It was literally terrifying. That is semi in a vlog. I did not show the anaphylactic shock, but I talked about it. That was terrifying. So I canceled the allergy shots. I'm no longer doing them. It probably is best that I continue it, but that's a whole other thing. That just literally scared me to death. So I canceled the shots, long story short. Next was to start journaling. I did journal the majority of this year. I think I stopped at about September, August or September. My mental health was pretty poor during the height of the pandemic, like it was for a lot of us. And journaling was a lifesaver. I absolutely loved it. It was great. It was very therapeutic. I have not reread my journal entries because there was a lot of things going on that I really don't want to relive. So maybe later I'll reread them to look back on. But my mental health improved a lot at the end of the year, which ironically enough, that was when work was super crazy and stressful and I barely made it through that last audit. But my mental health was great and improved, and I talked to my friends every day and I visit my family every day. So I think that the social aspect was back to in my life. Whereas for the majority of this year, I was in my apartment alone, and it was just, I meant to be around people, point blank period. Go snowboarding, y'all. Me and Lonnie went snowboarding in January. It was really expensive. We expected to be going down some bunny slopes and like learn the whole thing, and y'all, I have never struggled with anything athletically in my life until I put a snowboard on my feet. I could not figure out snowboarding. I was so irritated that whole day because I could not figure it out. I could not do it. I had no balance. It was so annoying. That is honestly the first athletic thing that I have completely failed at, that I could not pick up. So I want to go again because I want to just give it another try. Like surely I'll pick it up eventually. Or maybe I'll try skiing because some people, you know, do well at one and not the other.
Oh my gosh, I need to leave. So let's get through this a little bit.
Learn how to French braid my own head. I did not learn how to do that. Mostly that was for my Africa trip, just for hygiene purposes, having my hair braided. If I keep my long hair in Africa, yeah, we're gonna have some problems with it. So I tried in January, February, and then kind of gave up the whole concept. Go a week without my phone. I did not do that this year. With my mental health being as poor as it was, I relied on conversation with my best friends every day this year. And yeah, it would not have been good if I cut out that conversation, like that social aspect, because my best friends all live in different states. I don't get to see them every day. So that was not good this year, but I do plan to try and do that next year, this year. 2021. Floss daily, there's no excuse there. No, I hate flossing, and I have a dentist appointment in a couple days. I'm gonna get yelled at again for not flossing, but whatever. It's fine. So let's go over my 2021 goals. So I am doing them digitally on my iPad. So this is a composition notebook, which is super cool that they have this as an iPad case. And I got the Apple Pencil for Christmas, and I put this little silicone case on it. So yeah, I'm excited to take digital notes. So my 2021 goals, I'll leave a little screenshot down below so you guys can see it, is to go to Africa. So yeah, I plan on going. My trip is scheduled for this coming May. Fingers crossed that I actually get to go. Next is to get back to kickboxing. I need to have some muscles when I'm in Africa because we will be backpacking. I'm gonna be carrying a lot. And right now I am very weak because I have not been working out. So hoping to get back into kickboxing because that's my favorite way to work out, even though it is super intense and I kind of dread it every time I go, but I always feel so great when I get out of it. We need to get back to that. Get a facial. This kind of took place of getting the massage because I don't want a facial and I don't want a massage, but I think a facial would be more beneficial to me, especially if they extract all my blackheads and everything. I think that'd be cool, but I've heard it's painful. So I do want to do it just to have that experience and try it out. Go a week without my phone. Hopefully I'm in a good place at some point this year when I can do that. So yeah, that's a goal. I want to read 6 novels. So a lot of 2020 was spent reading a lot of nonfiction. I read a lot of social justice and Black Lives Matter books that were really great. I read a lot of the Bible, a lot of really hard, intense reads that really make you think and really make you process and reflect. And at the end of the year, I picked up a couple just fiction novels. In fact, I just started one yesterday that I'm almost done with. And this was just one I bought a few years ago and never read. So yeah, sometimes it's nice just to have a light read where your brain doesn't have to work so hard to process the information you're reading. And I want to read the New Testament. I have never sat down and read books of the Bible in order. I always just kind of read a book here, read a book there, read a book here. So I want to read the New Testament. There's a reason it's in the order that it's in, and I think I'll gain some things from it. So there's 27 books in the New Testament. That's a lot, but I think I can do it. And I got a new Bible for Christmas. This is the Warren Wiersbe Study Bible. It's really big, but that's because the study part explains the context of what's going on at the time that it's written. Some things that biblical scholars have figured out and helped us to gain more context of what's going on. So I'm really excited to read this. It is the New King James Version. I also got Bible highlighters so I don't smear. Really excited about that. And I plan on taking biblical notes in my iPad with my new little Good Notes app. Also, I didn't put this on my 2021 goals like physically because I didn't know how to word it, but my sister got me this adventure book, which if you guys have not seen this on Instagram and Facebook, this has been on my ads on Facebook literally all year. And this is the solo edition. My sister got me this for Christmas. I have not mentioned this to anybody, and Lyric got me this for Christmas. Like, she just knew. It's just amazing. If you're unfamiliar with this, it's 50 adventure challenges that you don't know what they are. So these are gray, and you scratch them off to read your challenge, and then you have to do it. And then you post a photo of your challenge and you write about it. And it's super just fun little adventures. So it gives you a little price range of how much it's gonna cost. It tells you what time of day is best to do it, how long it's gonna last. And there are some hints with some icons to kind of give you an idea of what you're gonna be up for before you scratch it off. Like the very first one said I was gonna get wet, so I didn't think that was best to do in December. So I did the second one already. I do have it filmed. I don't know if you guys are gonna be interested in seeing that, so I haven't posted the video yet, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys care to see that, but I'm really excited. There's 50 challenges in here. That's like doing one a week if I was to get this whole book done this year, so I don't think that's practical. Plus I want it to be fun. I don't want it to really be like a pressure to get them all done. So I do plan to do that this year. But yeah, you guys, those are my short 2021 goals. I did not list out a million because 2020 I had a lot. I had 20 goals for 2020 and I only accomplished like 6 or 7 of them, so that's disappointing. So I'm setting 2021 up in a more realistic way because this coronavirus isn't going anywhere, y'all. So we're still gonna be under some restrictions probably for the entire year. I'm sorry this video came out late because it's literally January 1st right now and it probably won't go up until tomorrow or the 3rd, so I apologize for that, but thank you guys for watching and I'd love to know your guys' goals if you want to comment down below and tell me. Just hope you guys all had a great New Year's celebration and hopefully 2021 is a lot better to us than 2020 was. That doesn't mean it's gonna be magical overnight and we're just gonna, this virus is gonna leave and the world's gonna open back up. That's not realistic. So keep realistic goals, you guys, and don't beat yourself up for not accomplishing things. I need to take my own advice on that. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.